Coxcrow on Irie Jam Radio.
Today on Irie Jam Radio, we have a true reggae icon, a man whose voice, music, and message has shaped the culture for over 3 decades. From Black Woman and Child to the Messiah, Sizzla Kalonji has remained, and I said Sizzla Kalonji. I don't understand how bombs aren't being dropped. I said Sizzla Kalonji has remained a pillar of reggae, Rastafari, and social consciousness. Recently received the key to the City of Lauderhill, a Humanitarian Award at the Caribbean Music Awards this past Thursday, a citation at Guyana Day, and a special proclamation from the Consul General of Jamaica, Southern USA, Olivier Mayer. And I know so much more to come, and we are honored to have him. No stranger to Irie Jam Radio at all, Mr. Miguel Collins, famously known as Sizzla Kalonji. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning. Grand Rise.
Grand Rise.
Rastafari.
Sizzla. Over 3 decades of music.
Yes.
Looking back over the journey, how has it shaped you? How have you grown? Did you see it rolling out the way it has?
Yeah, it has shaped me well. I would say in some part, you know what I mean? Because nothing is too far-fetched from the truth. I'm not a fortune teller. I just do the work so the Most High and let it be fulfilled with the people backing it. And that's just about it. I'm working for the people. I'm not here to seek any praise, but to spread the love within the reggae music.
Was it always going to be music for Sizzla?
I would say no, but just a part. That's just another journey for me.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've released over 70 albums, an incredible accomplishment. How do you continue to create at such a high level while staying true to your message?
Because there's a duty to fulfill, and it's that the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished, the aged protected. There are principles of the foundation for Rastafari being taught to us, being shown to us, and we likewise should show it to the public. So there's an ongoing duty. Ain't gonna stop.
And as you talk about duty, when you see the way the world has unfolded, politics in Jamaica, even politics here in the States, what message would you say to the young people?
I would say seek the roots of your culture. Know the principle of the foundation, because then again I'll go back to the principle of the foundation. And when you know that this is the way it's there with it's marked with elegance and lucidity, where in which you yourself will know the path to take, because you've known the foundation and it's being taught to you, and this is the way forward, because you've been distracted by the colonial ways, the colonial teachings and all those stuff. Foundation being set to keep us down as a set of people, as a nation. So when you know your roots and your culture, you'll best know how to discern for the future.
Sizzla, it seems like you're one of the persons out there holding down the concept of Rastafarianism. Is that a difficult thing to be put as one of the gatekeepers of Rastafarianism? And how do we continue to grow religiously in Rastafarianism?
It's not really difficult, but this is that life. This is what we love. This is the passion for Sizzla, to do the duty of Rastafari. It's just to reach out to the wider public, let them know themselves that this is where it's at. The foundation is Rastafari, and this is a duty being taken upon to you, and to whom much is given, much is expected. It's very easy for me because I love the people, and this is what I do best. And for me going forward, you'll have more positive words and music going out, reaching out to the people and the fans worldwide.
If you can pick one, I know you've done many of tour worldwide, but if you can pick one show that has stuck out to you and has kind of said, oh my God, I could do that over again, what stage would it be, what event, and what place?
Well, one show that would be Gambia, Banjul, Gambia. And I will return at any time to serve that nation, because they're just the bloodline of we the Jamaicans here. And the same platform where it's been marked with elegance, doing the work of the people.
October.
How long was that show that you did in Gambia, Sizzla? How long was that ago?
Honestly, it's been a while, you know.
About 15 years?
Possibly.
20 years?
I would say about maybe 10 to 15, possibly.
I've been to Gambia. Gambia borders Senegal, and I remember going to Gambia, and you were the biggest thing that they were talking about. I was around Gambia around that time, Isn't it amazing that you can go to a country, or when you go to a country like Gambia, no English is spoken, 30,000 people are in the stadium to see you. They know all your lyrics back to front. They even know your lyrics better than you. How does that make you feel?
It's great because, as I said before, we're working for the people, and it's my passion to do the music. And then again, we're in which, as an artist, going back to your roots in Africa, that's just another milestone for me. And I'm grateful because I continue to inspire youths of the world to spread the message of love through the music, to inspire and motivate others. And then again, Gambia is the foundation, and I've been there based upon the Roots Homecoming Festival, and that's just what we need, because a lot of persons out here in the world not knowing what Africa is like. They promoted a lot of stuff about Africa that's not true, that's not real, and for a person who the world had been following as an artist to be in Gambia is just like another portal being opened where people can see within themselves and see into the country of Africa and say, oh, this is what it is. So we need to go home, we need to support Africans, and we need to support ourselves over here and get ourselves united so we can move forward in the future.
The Sizzla Youth Foundation, talk to us about why that work is so important to you. What's the mission and vision behind it?
Well, it's always good to be giving back to the people. Charity starts at home. This is where we have building hopes, fostering development, creating dreams for the kids, sense of purpose, where we can increase the literacy programs, because when we're not educated, when we're not properly trained or properly inspired about where we're coming from as a people and who we are, we're going to have some sort of destruction in the future. So it's really important for me to structure a foundation like this so I can give back to the people.
Is it true that President Mugabe gave you land? He paid you with money, but he also says he paid you with acres and acres of land. Is there any truth to that?
No, the president didn't give me any land. I didn't went to Africa concerning getting lands for myself personally. Anything concerning lands was for the foundation of the people through the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, through the Nyabingi Theocracy Reign, through the Haile Selassie Rastafari Royal Ethiopia Judah Coptic Church, through the 12 tribe, and through the foundation of returning the people to Africa. Naturally, when you go to Africa, the chief, based upon your duty and your entrance, the chiefs will give you land based upon the principle and protocol being there.
Now, October 19th at Sabina Park.
Yes.
What can your fans look forward to? What can we, and we're talking, when I say we, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, everybody's flying down for this. I just want you to be clear. We're flying down for this in our thousands, yeah?
Exactly.
I only hope Sabina Park can wall.
Naturally.
Okay. What should we look for? What is going to be on display? What's gonna happen on the stage? What magic is going to be created?
It's just an atmosphere of love, unity. It's just a surreal, unforgettable moment, up close and personal with your fans. I've inspired the world. I'm honored to be a part of such, as I continue the legacy of the reggae legend and trying to chart a new path for myself. People been supporting Sizzla over the years, so I just think it's really respectful and honorable to be doing something for the 3 decades in the music, to show my love and appreciation to the people, to the public, and they've been supporting Sizzla over the years. And I think I've managed to forge a team that can help me to support, showing respect to the people and preparing a venue where they can come and have a good time.
And you said you have a team who sees your vision, yes? And how important is the team around you?
It's very important, because as the saying goes, two heads is better than one.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm not seeing, you can be seen for me, and it's not good for you to be leaning on your own ideas, because you're only seeing out of your 2 eyes. You have others who have been inspired by you and wanted to contribute towards the whole cause of the music and you yourself as an artist. So it's good to have good people around you where they can come up with their own ideas and structure stuff, because the music is not just for Sizzla, not just a community, but it's for the whole entire world. And when you can have ideas from other persons coming together, working collectively, that is just good. You can best be able to maneuver yourself and deal with the mass of people coming in.
Now, Sizzla, I'm going to ask if you can appease me really quickly. I'm going to play my favorite Yes, and I'm just gonna ask if you can just give me a piece.
She asked me to
No
play
problem.
this song
See-
every day.
Every day, please.
Every day.
New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Matt, I'll drop the tongue. Drop his tongue.
She's in the love and that's no secret, no. Giving me love and I got to keep it, yeah. Ooh, oh. She wrote so many love letters already, yeah. Hey, so no one misses someone's Billy Lanham. Hey, Irie Jam lovely. I love you so. Woman, stay by me and don't let go. Boom.
Sizzla is in the building, people. Sizzla is in the building. People, rise to the occasion. David Levy, rise to the occasion. Is coming.
It's Sizzla Kalonji. It's amazing. I remember, I don't know if he knows Van Mike, but a guy called a friend of ours used to say to me, Sizzla is the greatest thing, Dallas. Sizzla is the best record. He was coming, Fatis got him. He's going to produce this record by this guy. He has a unique voice. And when Sizzla hit, I was like, you're right.
So right. And over the 3 decades, 3 decades to still be in this and putting out the body of work that you're putting out. What's the writing process like for Sizzla?
It's organic within the whole cosmic of life and based upon researches being done, based upon principles being taught to me, based upon natural meditation. I just let it flow, you know what I mean? Once again, I'm grateful to be sharing iconic stages with great talented artists, and I've been inspired by a lot also. So my tactic in writing, I don't try to get things prematurely done. I just let it be natural and let it flow as the music goes. You just listen to the rhythm and then you can best apply all those faculties, because when you study to be approved, it's best for you to be the best of yourself, be humble, then you can be able to deliver to the people. So my thing, I do all the researches, I listen to the advices of the people, I listen to the fans, all the comments, to the critics, and then when I hear the rhythm, there's a frequency and there's something in your brain like saying, this is what you should tell the people based upon what you've learned from the past. And that's just about it. And then again, we know about the sufferation of the people, the impoverished stage, disenfranchised, the marginalized societies, with the black people and all other persons around the world facing the sufferation. So that's just about it. It just comes in one, and I just let it flow.
Mm-hmm. Now, Sizzla, you've received the key to the City of Lauderhill, Humanitarian Award at Caribbean Music Awards, a citation at Guyana Day. And I'm sure a countless amount of awards over the 3 decades. What do those awards mean to you?
It meant a whole lot to me. It meant that I should continue the work of the Most High, continue to inspire others and motivate them, be uplifted, be enchanted with the righteousness. It meant that it's a voice for the voiceless. Yeah, reaching out to people being suffering, those unheard, unseen. It meant a whole lot to me. It meant that I should continue the legacy of the reggae music being rooted in Jamaica. It meant that there are community duties for you to be a part of, community civic duties, I like doing community chores and so on. It meant a whole lot to me. It meant that I'm being recognized as one of the great icons of the reggae industry. This is a journey filled with passion and love for me. It meant that it's a voice for the voiceless, a call to action, you know what I mean? And all the good things that comes with it. That's just about it, yeah?
For someone who's listening right now that wants to get into this reggae business and wants to put out reggae albums and wants to reach the heights that Sizzla has reached thus far, what would you say to them?
I would say just be selfless, not be a narcissistic person, be the person that can be reached at times because you're now a public figure, you're in the public domain. And for me, it's just great because it's just another opportunity in which we can reach out to the wider public, not just to say reggae because we know the pattern of the music, but it should be a message behind the music, because anyone could just come and say that they're doing reggae music and it's already a pattern out there. people have already learned about that and can make the music, but we need music that lasts. So you should know that you should do something where you can reach out to the wider public that carries some sort of message and inspiration to uplift and keep educating youths for future generation.
You say you mean go ahead, Davin.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Music that lasts. People need to put out music that lasts. Where do you see reggae music right now and dancehall music?
Well, reggae music right now is the epitome of elegance for me right now. The foundation is being laid by our ancestors and our forefathers, and nothing can destroy that. So not because you might have new artists or new musicians coming in different genre and different sort of lyrics, you can't change reggae music, because it's a music of positivity, it's a music of love that gives awareness to the public, and we just got to be producing more music for the listeners of the world, and that's just about it. Because we as artists, sometimes some of us, not saying all, but some of us might just see it for the glamour and the glit, but you have persons in dilemmas, persons suffering right now, persons in being incarcerated, persons and lost their families and lost their kids, and they look towards reggae music for that drive and that motivational force to get them up in the morning so they can continue their domestic life and just put away with all the bad things they've been facing.
All right.
I'm curious. When you walk into the booth, does Fattest ever come to your mind?
Excuse me?
When you walk into the booth to record, does the producer or ex-producer Fattest, does he ever come to recognition with you?
Yes, always. It's good to recognize the ancients, it's good to recognize the ancestors, and it's good to recognize persons who have helped you to be at any level in the career. As the Jamaica saying goes, don't throw stones behind you and don't bind the hands that feed you. Mr. Philip Fattest Burrell had done me a good deed by allowing me to enter the music industry by using his platform as the Exterminator label. Also at the building 7 Windsor Avenue, Anchor Studio, Mr. Gussie Clark. Also, I can't forget Gussie Clark, and also Mr. Dean Fraser, Mr. Homo Harris, who had given me the name Sizzla, and even Everton Moore, caveman from Nannyville, a good friend of mine, Larry Bell Navis. But it all spills out at the studio. Well, Mr. Burrell now, his production matches my energy, because as youth coming up in the community, we've been to a lot of stage shows, we've been to a lot of parties, and we like to sing and DJ on the microphone. And getting into the studio with Fattest Burrell, he has a lot of rhythms, 45, a lot of 24 tracks, and Fattest is in the studio 24/7 all throughout the year, all throughout the month, so he never stops. And that was one of the gateway for me. I can just explore. I did a lot of experiment there. I gained a lot of experiences there, and that's where I've managed to master the craft of recording properly, seeing persons like the legendary Garnet Silk, Dennis Brown, Cockatoo, Marcia Griffiths, Utan Green, President Brown, Ida Kamoze, see persons like Robbie Lynn, Bobland, persons coming in. So I learned the music, not just to sing, but I learned to play instruments. I learned to understand how to read the music and also, and it helps in shaping my musical career. All
right. Sizzla. First of all, you should do like a documentary, some sort of a history of, right? And I'm sure Tammy has that all sorted out. But now, Sizzla, we do a thing here called rapid fire questions. This is where we ask you quick questions, you give us the rapid fire answers. You ready? Are you ready, sir?
Give it a try.
All right. Roots, reggae, or dancehall?
I would say roots reggae.
First reggae legend you ever met that left you starstruck?
That would be Cockatoo.
If you weren't an artist, what would you be doing today?
Architectural.
What's one thing fans would be surprised to know about Sizzla?
That he's a great and loving father.
One Jamaican proverb you live by?
Don't buy the hands that feed you.
Which younger artist today reminds you of your early fire? Rapid fire!
I would say Tarrus Riley.
What's the one song of yours that will never leave your set list?
Holding Firm.
holding firm. And right there, people, we are holding firm with Sizzla Kalonji in the building. Please, people, please, please, please. It is September 2nd. If you have not already, make it a date. Mark your calendars, because we are headed to Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica to celebrate Miguel Collins, to celebrate the work that Sizzla Kalonji has done. When we talk about not just an artist, a philanthropist, one that gives back. I mean, if you listen to just the meds, yes, I can sit here for another 2 hours and have a conversation with you. But so I'm asking everyone, please, please, to support this movement, rise to the occasion. Please tell persons where they can purchase tickets, how we can support. Tammy, come. This is where you come in, Tammy. This is where you just come on, Tammy. Don't just Tammy.
All right, so it's easy. Thank you so much. RiseToTheOccasionLive.com is the website, and so you can purchase your tickets and get festival information there. Of course, on Sizzla's Instagram page, The Real Sizzla Kalonji, and on Rise to the Occasion Live on Instagram. Absolutely, ticket information will be out for those in Jamaica who are probably coming or have family back there. They can check the outlets. The information will be always on social. But just make sure to say, Rise to the Occasion happening October 19, Heroes Weekend, right there in Kingston. It's one city, one venue, one legend.
And I love that you chose Heroes Weekend, because we will be celebrating a living hero. Now, Sizzla, yes, absolutely. What's your call to action for your listeners today?
My call to action is that I'm here to fulfill the duty of Rastafari, also to embrace the teachings of Marcus Garvey, to show the people that it's real, it's there for you, and the foundation is being laid. Persons are there right now saying prayers for you, the people of the world, and my duty is to remind you of your beautiful culture and your roots of Africa, and for you to know that we never leave the creed. The hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished, the aged protected, the infants is cared for. It's best for you to give. Charity starts at home, and my duty is to inspire younger persons following me, because I've been inspired also, and I've been led, I've been advised. So it's best to share. When the time is at night, you should look out for other persons so you can best be comfortable in the future times.
October 19th, Heroes Weekend, Sizzla Kalonji. Get your tickets, people. Irie Jam Radio. Play a song.
Irie Jam.